And one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, hello, everybody. And welcome to another super fun, awesome, totally cool, spectacular episode of Live with Lily. That's me. Oh, and thanks for joining me today. And thanks for sharing all of your stories about your pets and the different ways that you show empathy. Oh, I love them. Keep them coming, okay? Well, have you noticed anything about the weather outside? What's that? I know. It is getting colder. It has been snowing outside a bit. And I just love looking out the window when it snows and seeing all the snow. I think that's one of my favorite parts of December. It's also in the month of December. It's a time when a lot of people celebrate a holiday that is special to them. There are pretty songs to sing, candles to light. Why, there's special foods to eat and fun things to do outside too with your family. I love going outside. I like going skating. Oh, and tobogganing. Oh, there I am. Oh, with my favorite scarf. Oh, and I love building a snowman. And, oh, wait a minute. And I love, oh, there it is. Oh, I got the carrot for the nose. Oh, and I love making snow angels too. Oh, and painting the snow with all the food coloring so I can make a caterpillar. Oh, it's so fun. I just love it. Well, this year will be different, but still awesome, because I'll be spending tons of time with my mom and my dad and my dog Lola too. But there are some faces that I'm going to miss seeing in person. Even though we can't do a big, huge get-together this year, I know there's going to be lots of ways to still connect with people that I love during this special time. Oh, whoa, Jarrett, how did you get here? I didn't even call you.
Oh, hi, Lily. I have no idea how I ended up here, but, well, I sure am glad to see you. It is December after all, and, well, you know that the month of December is filled with so much magic that helps us all come together. Maybe it was some of that December magic that brought me here with you today.
December magic. Whoa, I like the sound of that, Jarrett. Well, I'm super glad that you are here. You're such a good friend.
Oh, thank you, Lily. Me too. I really wanted to tell you how much I really care about you.
Oh, Jarrett, that means a lot to me.
Aw, well, Lily, you're such a wonderful friend, and I'm so glad we've got to have so many adventures together, even though we couldn't see each other in person this year.
Oh, thanks, Jarrett. That is so true. And I want you to know that I care about you too. I'm so glad that we found so many ways to show each other how much we cared this year. I mean, this year has been full of surprises with lots of changes too. Lots of changes too. But I'm so glad that I can see all my friends, especially ones like you. Hey, that rhymes!
It totally does, Lily. You know what? I have been thinking about a rhyming story that's about a very, very special friend of mine. Maybe I could tell everyone this story, and there might even be some of that December magic to help bring the story to life. What do you say?
What do I say? That's a brilliant idea, Jarrett. I love stories. Well, let me get comfy. And I'll get my blanket and all that stuff. And everyone out there too, while you're watching, go get comfy and listen to the story with me, okay? Okay, so Jarrett, how does the story begin?
Our story begins on a dark and rather gloomy morning. At the home of the Parks, you could still hear Lily's dad snoring.
Oh, the Parks family? That's my family, Jared. Wait a minute. Is this story about me?
Lily's mom was in the kitchen mixing some batter, but Lily was nowhere to be found. What could be the matter? Up the stairs and down at the end of the hall is Lily's room with her dog Lola and Lily, pajamas and all. We find our dear Lily sitting by her window, looking out at all the fluttering snow. She lets out a great big sigh,
Ah.
like so, as she frowns, fearing she has nowhere to go. Just then, Lily's mom appeared at the door.
Lily, I've made breakfast for you, something I know you adore. I have pancakes and syrup and butter for you. Lily's face brightened and she let out a woohoo! Then down to the kitchen she leapt like in a ballet. Her mom always knew the perfect start to the day.
Mackenzie, wow! This really is about me and my family. Oh, it must be some of that December magic that Jared was talking about.
All of a sudden, the house began to shake, and Lily heard a sound like a scary monster would make. Boom, 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 boom. Something is coming closer. Something's entering the room.
Oh, this story just got a wee bit scary.
Lola, her dog, began barking a fit. She would protect Lily. She would never quit. Then the beast began to open its mighty jaw, and it spoke. Lily knew the beast was no beast at all.
Good morning. It's snowing today. Where's our dear Lily? I think she wants to play. Our family adventures are only a moment away. Big thuds was Dad getting up and getting ready. Now he's attacking the pancakes and chopping them down into his belly.
You are one wacky guy. You had me scared there for a second. Okay. So, Brandon, tell me what happens next. I mean, Dad.
That's right. Well, Lily and her mom and dad, they all wondered, what could make this day more special, they pondered.
When inside Mom's head came a brilliant idea. She had a thought that would be a fun guarantee. To the park, exclaimed Mom. It's time for some fun. No point sitting around when there's tobogganing to be done.
Everyone's minds were set and the weather was right. So Lily grabbed her winter clothes and bundled up tight. She grabbed her mittens, her hat, her coat and her pants, and she made it outside where the falling snow danced.
Oh, I do love when it dances outside with the snow, and I love dancing. It's so much fun. Okay, keep going. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, what's happening? Stephanie. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I see. Oh, and Rosie too. Are you both going to tell me what's going to happen next on my family's adventure?
The family took off down the street they were walking, just Lily, her mom, dad, and their trusted toboggan. The snow fell harder, and then just in a flash, it fell right on Dad's face and covered his eyelash. He started blinking, and Lily started to laugh. Dad's big white eyelashes were melting and fast.
Oh, I do love when my dad gets all those snowflakes on his long, snowy eyelashes.
They arrived at the park and the perfect sledding slope, all covered in snow. It looked almost like soap. Lily ran towards the starting line, her toboggan in tow. She lined up the sled and away she did go. Her eyes could hardly stay open with large gusts of wind. The whooshing and the swooshing could not take her grin. Her smile was ear to ear as she reached the hill's bottom when she looked to her left and saw Jack with his toboggan.
Wait a minute. No way, Jack. You're in this story too.
Hey, hi, Lily. Oh, sorry, Stephanie. I entered too soon, didn't I?
Jack shouted from his spot at the bottom of the hill.
Is it my turn now, Stephanie?
Yes, Jack, it is.
Oh, okay, phew. We should race down together, I yelled. Say you will. I ran up the slope as fast as I could to the very same spot where my father still stood. I pointed over to Lily, her family and sleigh, and Lily's dad shouted,
Hey, there's a race happening here today.
All the racers lined up at their special starting line. Don't go till I've counted. All set, you'll be fine. Racers to their places. It's time we've begun. Everybody ready? 4, 3, 2, 1.
With no further delay, we dashed down the hill. And who was there waiting? But I couldn't see who won yet. It wasn't until...
Jack's sled slowed down as the slope faded away. And who was there waiting? But Lily and her sleigh. Jack began laughing. He said,
You know, Lily, I've missed this. So glad we can have fun while socially distant.
They kept racing for hours without worries or fears, and their parents watched on while letting out loud cheers. Then Lily's cheek got so pink and rosy.
That, Mom said, it's time to get inside and get cozy. They waved goodbye to their friends on the hill.
Bye, Lily. I'll see you real soon. I promise I will.
The day was not yet done, and there was still more to do. Here's one more secret and a clue to give you.
Jarrett, you found Katie and Jacqueline too. This story is truly amazing.
Lily and her folks arrived home just in the nick. The snow was again falling, and it was coming down thick. It was only a few minutes till they were snowed in at home. Mom began lighting candles.
Wow, just look at how they glow.
Dad's tucked away, busy in the kitchen. He's making hot cocoa. What a smart decision. Lily grabs some blankets and lays them on the ground. She grabs all the pillows she can and begins to sit down.
Dad comes in with full mugs of cocoa. He gets excited and says, well, you know, if you get all cozy with your blankets and hug your mug tight, you can watch what happens when I turn off the lights.
Magical things happened. You won't believe what came next. The flames flickered safely like special effects. The tasty hot chocolate with little marshmallows and the warm fuzzy blankets made Lily feel mellow. The warm glow from the flickering little flame gave Dad the idea to end today with a board game.
And as Lily and her family played, Lola came to watch. She's so well behaved. Lily looked up at the soothing warm glow and thought all about her lovely day in the snow.
The morning came and it was all gloomy and dark, but Mom's pancakes were the perfect way to restart. A small scare by Dad, but then they were on their way to enjoy what would be such a beautiful day. And Jack on the hill, what a great thrill. Lily thought fondly about her great race and how they laughed and played safely with distance and with space.
She thought of all the people she loved and held dear. Some she had now not seen for almost a year, and still she loved them, and he knew they loved her too. December was the perfect time to show them anew. She'd reach out through phone calls, Zoom, FaceTime, and cards to be sure they all received her warmest regards.
So, Lily, the next time you start your day and there's a lot of snow, think about all the things you can do with all the people you know.
Oh, Jared. Oh, that was a wonderful story. Wow, I kind of have something in my eyes. It's not snow.
Oh.
I don't even know what it is, but oh,
Well, I'm so glad you liked the story, Lily. Did you catch all of the different people that helped tell it?
there were so many people, Jared. I can't even believe it. I think I saw, Katie and Brandon and Mackenzie and Stephanie and Rosie. Oh, my good friend Jack and Alana and Jacqueline. And of course, you. That is so many people. And what is more crazy is that all these people I care about so much. And I know that they care about me too. And now, Jared, I'm thinking about all the other people that I love, and I cannot wait to reach out to them and make sure that they know it too. Well, because now is the perfect time. Who knows when I'll even do it in rhyme.
I love that, Lily. That is such a wonderful idea.
And all of us wanted to find a way to make December special. You're such a wonderful friend, Lily. And even though we couldn't all be together for our year-end celebration,
we wanted to still see you and make something special for everyone out there as well.
And speaking of everyone out there as well, we want to thank all of you for being a part of Live with Lily this year. And you made this series and this year very incredibly special.
And we hope that you've been able to learn lots of new things and that we have been able to help you out in some way.
And however you and your family are closing this chapter of 2020, we hope that you have a little fun and stay safe.
From everyone at Epilepsy Toronto, we want to be the very first people to wish each and every one of you
Happy Wonderful New Year.
Happy holidays.
Oh, goodness. Okay, wait. Did any of you catch that? Let's try that again. All together. Ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Happy holidays!
Oh, that was amazing. Happy holidays, everyone. And I hope you have a great new year, too. Bye. Mwah.
Bye.
Mwah. Mwah, 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 mwah. Oh, wow. That was truly amazing. And I learned so much this year from all of our special guests and from all of you sending me your special messages. I'm so glad that we were able to have this time together because I really care about you. You are so incredible. I also want to thank everyone at Epilepsy Toronto and at Teaching Awareness Through Puppetry and my good friend Jack for telling me the story of Lily Park and the great big snow day. Wow, that was super special. If you have a favorite story that you like to read in December, or if there's a song you'd like to sing, share it with me. I'd love to hear all the different ways that you celebrate your holiday and the ways that you show people you care. You can send my stories, your stories or songs to my secretary, beautiful Katie, Katie at epilepsytoronto.org. I know we'd love to hear from you. Anyway, well, until next year, stay safe, have fun, and don't forget to tell someone how much you care about them. Be kind. Bye for now. Bye. Mwah. Mwah. Bye.